Right then lads, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I have to be a bit quiet, it is late and I've just got in from work as you can see. Uniform on. So, I'm kind of getting a bit back in the swing of things. As you've seen, I've put a beer review up. It takes so long to put reviews up, that's the only problem I've got. So I'm going to have to keep this a little bit shorter because it's taken like 9 hours to do a 12-minute video and stuff like that. So, until we get sorted, we're going to have to just be a bit quick. And again, at the moment, I have got nothing brewing. I won't be brewing at the moment. I've got nowhere to brew. And to be honest, I've still got loads of beer. I've been buying beer instead of drinking what I've got brewed. So, in it is. We have another one. It's going to be strange because I've already drank 2 of them and I've done the reviews, but I haven't had time to upload them because it takes so long. So this is the last one I've got. It is the Pilsner. I won't spoil the other ones for you. You can watch the reviews. So, let's get this in a glass because I is very, very thirsty. And this glass here is one I have just liberated the other night from my local drinking establishment. Because he charges that much for his beer, you must be allowed to keep the glasses. When you think I'm paying £3.50 for a pint of Carlin. So, there she is there. Very, very, very pale. Fizzy. Very nice actually. Lemony. As I said, I'm not even going to bother reviewing this. You'll realise when you look at the other 2 why I'm not reviewing this. That is the best out of the 3 by a country mile. That is actually very nice. Lemony, but very nice. And back to the SJ Pour challenge. I said I was doing handwritten labels. Joking, I was not. I have a full roll of handwritten labels. Thanks to my mother, who works in the local paper shop, who wasn't very busy today, so she did them for us. But, oh, yes, and another thing. Sorry, I haven't even had time to think about this. I just realised I've got to get it done because it's Wednesday morning and it's going to take all day for this to upload. So, I have my labels ready to go on the bottles. Tomorrow I'll be putting the labels on the bottles after I finish work. Then I'll be wrapping all the bottles and getting them all sorted. It's 25 we need, I think. If I'm wrong, somebody just let us know and I can look through. I'll have a look through because I did ask on another video and there was a few people give us information. Thanks very much. But I do seem to have my emails up and running again at the moment. It was just access. I didn't have access to a computer and it was a bit difficult on the iPad because of I had a Hotmail account and for some reason the iPad and Hotmail just don't get on at all. It wouldn't let us access my account. So, but I've got a computer of sorts. It's enough, it'll get by. No, the video I've just done a beer review of, I can't remember the name, but it was a chocolate stout. And it had a label on the back that told you the percentage of what it was. And it is Brewing with Bill. Is it Brewing with Bill? I'm sure it is. Definitely, no, it is Brewing with Bill. He said what I should do is I should do a video of the grain bill, put it up, and then people can make it. We know it's Fuggles hops. We don't know anything other than it is Fuggles hops. So, if there's any interest, just let us know and I'll do it. And I'll just, because all it is at the moment it's all in percentages. So what I'll do is I'll just crack it all into Beersmith or in one of the engines and sort out a grain bill for a 40 pint batch, and then stick it up, and then to be honest, I'll probably knock it down to a gallon size batch. It will be easy for people to make, and then if people want to have a go at it, you can have a go, because I'm hopefully going to try and find out the unknown brewer. He was going to start having a look around the supermarket, see if he can find it in any of the major supermarkets. I don't know of any. If Norfolk Hillbilly, if you watch this, if you can have a look, because I know you work in a shop that does craft beers and stuff like that, so I don't know if you can, if you've got contacts in that in the game who could possibly locate a supplier of said stout. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got that trill in my head, and I know it's not that, but it's somebody. Have a look. It's a video before this one, and it's a chocolate stout, and it was absolutely beautiful. So if anybody can see it, anybody finds it anywhere online or anything like that, just let us know as well. Because to be honest, I'd probably just buy a case of it. Sod the expense, because I've got nothing else to spend my money on at the moment. So I may as well buy myself and treat myself to some nice fine beer. That's why I haven't been drinking any homebrew, because I've got a bit extra coin in my pocket, so I've just been going out and buying craft beer that I really fancy, which I was always going to review and put them up, but reviews are good, but drinking's better. I can't believe how nice that is compared to the other ones. So we've got SJ that's all up and running. I'm all sorted. As I said, it's been ready for ages, which I was quite looking, because if I hadn't had it ready for ages, it wouldn't have been done, because of how things have gone. So to all those who are in the SJ challenge who are getting my beer, I do apologise that they haven't got good labels on. I have explained it in other videos. I haven't got a printer at the moment. I'm kind of living in a box, trying to survive. It should taste alright. I tried a bottle the other week, because I had to move house, and I moved out and I was in my car for a little bit, so the beer kind of like was sat in my car through some of the hottest days of the year we had. So it was it just got really hot and then got really cold, and it hasn't been kept very well, and I thought it might have gone off. I thought it wouldn't have done it any good, but I tried it the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and it seemed fine. Not as good as it was, but hey, it's good enough. I wouldn't be embarrassed by it, so it is going in. It also means I get to try other people's, because I haven't had to go to anybody else's homebrew. There's nobody really around me. There's a couple of kit brewers, and I've tried a couple of kit brews that other people have done, and to be honest, I've never really been impressed by it. It's, compared to the all grain, it really isn't my cup of tea. But hey, that might just be the kit brewers who I know aren't as good as other kit brewers. So that's all I've got going on at the moment, really. I'm hoping Friday night I'll be able to get on Von and have a big crack with some of yous, and I'm guessing it'll still be the same. It'll still be Honey Brew 69 on Friday night, possibly followed by Scoosy 67, or he used to go on as well. The Welsh brewer Dave, he was going on as well at times on a Friday. I think Dave was doing a Saturday as well. So I'll probably be about over the weekend and have a big crack with you. So, any it is. See you all later, boys. Cheers for beers.